Wouldn't life be so much sweeter if you could cue the weather with your hands?
Boy.
And what if all your questions had rhyming answers and you never left home without...
I can't listen to this.
This is so gay.
But it's good, though.
It just reminds me why I don't go
Neil
to
Patrick
Broadway.
Harris is very Broadway.
Life would be fun if they imagine. But can you imagine controlling the weather with your hand?
Oh, it'd be great.
Or there's a band everywhere you walk in?
Yes.
Ah, da-da-da-da-da-da, like that scene in The Godfather.
Control the weather with your fist. Make a mudslide. That's just always bad. It's always just terrible, isn't it, Jim?
Oh, that was fucking brilliant. You fish.
Jeez.
That was fucking funny.
So you don't like the Jolly Broadway musical? No.
But your backup dancers. What if life were more like theater? Wouldn't life be grand? What if life were tightly written and divided?
Why are we listening to this?
Make a mess.
It was jolly. My head.
When I was a kid, it was very cute. Instead of the Bionic Man, I would say the Bacani Man.
Why?
I just liked saying that.
You're the bukkake man. Fucking Jimmy. God damn, man. I love your fucking old school shit when you were a kid. You were such a little weirdo. Little Jimmy, a little weirdo. Baby pissing.
Troy, what happened?
I saw his bag pull all the way out.
Oh, no.
A little more.
Could you handle my balls a little less?
No, just handle
What's wrong with that? What are you, some kind of... Oh.
Exactly. This is medical.
She's... What's the matter? She fucking...
She's just
What's she doing?
Squashing
Like Captain Queeg? She's fucking... Strawberries. Who took the strawberries?
Oh, that's not gonna be good. This one's gonna be rough. Oh my God. No, please God, no.
Okay. How many portions did you have? They called me Old Yellowstain. He's in court just manipulating Sal's balls with his hand.
You're doing a good job.
Oh, Sal. Oh, good.
Do the shaft while you're at it.
How great was she? I'm ashamed to be a Long Islander.
So am I.
Shut up.
Like she'd go
Take that
somewhere
bit.
and they'd go, where are you from? And she'd go, oh my God, I can't say.
All right. I'm from Long Island. Oh, ugh. Those boys made that joke. I can't believe I'm ashamed.
You mean that place where those guys that did the radio show are from? That did the sound effects of the horses? Yes! App.
Right now. She just blew up our
In
spot.
all
We're
my
having fun with
40
this.
years.
More fun now.
You friggin' fuddy-duddy.
Make a pie, broad.
Look at Jimmy cracking himself up.
So misogynistic. Make a pie broad. That covered a few areas.
I think it's funnier that he just openly laughed at his own jokes.
That's great.
Make a pie. Goddamn, Jimmy.
That's funny.
You know, by the way, Opie handed me this book of all these great celebrity musical auction they're having at
Hard Rock Cafe, I think.
Yeah.
Hard Rock Johnny gave us that.
They got some Beatles stuff, which is pretty interesting. Right here, I want to get the. I wonder how much they want for the. Oh my God. for the George. the George Harrison hat with gutters.
Your face is beet red. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Texas father has not been arrested, and is unlikely to face charges after he beat a man to death for trying to molest his 4-year-old daughter at his rural ranch. Fucking A. One for the fathers. Nice.
What happened?
Beat him to death with his hands.
There doesn't appear to be any reason other than what he told us. Mm-hmm. So I guess you're allowed to kill molesters.
Well, you hope that's what the guy was doing, and it wasn't just a poker argument.
I guess the cops are saying that he has a right to defend his daughter in that situation.
And they're saying, I don't think it was his intent for the man to die. Oh, really?
Yeah, he might have punched him and he falls down and hits his head.
No, I think when a father sees his 4-year-old being molested, the intent is to kill the guy every time.
I'm sure in the police report it says, well, obviously he didn't mean to kill him. And,
The man's grandfather also said his son was sorry and the killing was an accident.
There you go.
The killing wasn't an accident.
Off the hook.
Good for the father. Good for him.
He should go to jail.
Oh, Jesus, Uncle
That's
Paul.
unnecessary. He should have talked it over. What did she say? What was her part in it? You don't just go beating people up. They may have been in a relationship like Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Maybe they were going to elope or something. You don't go beating people up for being in love. That father needs to go to jail and be punished.
Terrible. So you're saying the father deserves to be punished now?
Yeah, he interfered with that relationship.
What if it wasn't a relationship?
Sure it was. They was getting to know each other.
This makes it much better.
Yeah. Oh, how are you, my darling?
She was 4.
Hello.
Uncle Paul, she was 4.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. She's ready to travel.
Travel?
You're going to elope like Romeo and Juliet.
Of course.
It's
Romeo.
a beautiful love story. And then the father comes in and starts yelling. Oh, what are you doing, Paul? Get that out of there between the crib bars. She's going. She's going.
No.
Get that out of the crib bars.
No.
She's going at it. She's going at it like a gerbil going after the little water bottle.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's got to yell at you. No reason for that. Why don't you just talk to...
Yes, could you please get to the point with Dr. Gold? Her time is valuable today.
A lot of interviews to do.
I just wanted to know if you could please explain. I'm not too sure what to tell my son because he died of Ambien.
Well, first of all, we're still speculating on how he died. We don't know that yet. And I think it's important not to jump to conclusions.
Okay.
However, I think that you have to sit down with your son and have a honest conversation. Hello? Are you still there?
I am.
I know this is a really hard thing for a lot of us to deal with, especially somebody that we do expect this from.
This boring bitch makes Ambien look like methamphetamines.
Well, we don't know what he died of.
Accidental deaths are hilarious.
What do I like about Yellow Submarine? There's something I like about that. I don't remember.
The bubbly sounds
that is shaped like a penis. Sorry, Jimmy.
That is.
I'm fighting back because I took a few hits and
Very
fly fishing shit.
You like the
I don't believe my dreams are telling me anything, which is to see that building standing on the side of this country road with corn stalks all over the place. It was very, very odd.
Recurring dreams are like, I have this recurring dream. I don't know if it's a nightmare or not, but that I'm in front of a room full of people and they're expecting something from me and I can't deliver it. And I don't know if it was a dream about not doing well on stage, but then one time I dreamed farther, like I went farther with the dream and I realized what they wanted from me was they wanted my recipe from marmalade. What a fucking dick. Fucking marmalade. They wanted my famous marmalade recipe.
Do you have a name for your marmalade?
No.
No? Okay. I'll give you a minute. I'm sure you'll come up with a name for your marmalade. After the break, you'll have a name for your marmalade, right?
Didn't shut up. But no, he's like, you're hired, you're fired. It was like kind of like Trump does. It was kind of cool. Trumpster.
Yeah, good work, Regis. That won't date. All right. That won't date. Like in 10 years, you'll be like, oh.
Dude, it's over. It's 40 minutes later. It was awful.
Hey, why don't we get Mike Brady in here and talk about those kids he's got on that TV show? What the fuck are you talking about? Look, Carol O'Connor's here. Get out of his chair. Meathead, what are you doing?
What's he gonna get Mike Brady to do? Then one shiny Christmas Eve, Santa fell face first into the snow. Too many words. I gotta call you out on this. Rudolph.
Robert, with your nose so runny, why'd you make a man your honey?
Jimmy, the show's over here. It's over here. Is this a laugh take? Jesus.
Oh, my God. Why'd you make
Well, it's not going to get better than that, so why don't we go to break with Dennis Leary's thoughts on Christmas, and we'll continue.
Rob goes, I heard this bit last week, right? Yes, Rob.
Yeah,
yes.
You'll
hear a bunch of
You'll hear
10
as
days
many
ago.
times as we want to do it, Rob.
Exactly.
Maybe 10
Fuck
days
yourself.
ago.
We focus on things.
That's right.
We can't get off of them.
Stay tuned, shithead. The Ropers are coming up.
Dancing with the plungers.
Do you know how many tweets I've gotten when people are thinking of this song? They can't.
They're
Kick it out
so
of their heads.
angry that they can't get it out of their head.
This ruins people's lives. It's all I want to talk about is the Ropers.
It's such a doofus song. Like, it's just a doofus walking around to this music.
It's the beginning of it that's so funny because you know what's coming.
Shit.
Every time.
It's terrible.
Dude. This is going so wonderful. Oh, I know people are so annoyed.
So annoyed.
About the hidden sex
Why
meaning,
it's
Jimmy.
sexy.
20 sexiest songs of all time. Do that to me one more time. Captain and Tennille. Listen a little longer, Jimmy. You'll get it.
It's not Olivia to her doctor.
Oh, it's not going to get better than that, so very good. Let's move on. Number 6. Jesus, Jimmy. You want to join the program? We lost Jimmy.
It's so horrible. I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry.
What a piece of shit you are.
I really am just a fucking piece of
piece
of shit. No.
Oh.
Ferris Bueller.
Oh, should we do the first? That's
where they
be
went.
So hack. It has to be, right?
Oh, yeah. Must be.
What?
Are you talking about the art museum?
What?
Yeah, doing all that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have like an. Are you doing that?
No, somebody on staff wanted to do that badly.
Oh, I bet I know.
Why is E-Rock grabbing the mic? E-Rock?
What do you want to go to the art museum for? You're fucking crazy.
Let's take the picture, doesn't he?
Oh, no.
Of course.
Yeah,
E-Rock wants to go.
E-Rock wanted to go to the Ferris Bueller, the art museum
He
they
was
went
talking
to.
about it on Friday. That's one of the I can't wait to.
How douchey.
I don't go to Chicago, so it's fun to do.
Oh, you fucking buried this cocksucker. Take us out, E-Rock.
This is my new favorite book. There's no one that's pissed off for real.
Oh, I don't care. Fuck that.
Oh, my God. Oh, damn it. That's fucking funny.
You bury this cocksucker, take a break. You can't do that. You just can't do that.